Hi, my name is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse me, I am sick, so I want to go ahead and get through this as fast as possible before it gets worse. I'm hoping it doesn't get worse, but I did take medication, so it should be alright. Let's hope so. So this is my beauty empties for the month of March, and I do have to say, I have a lot. And we might as well just go ahead and get started. Let's start with lotions. The first one I have is the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, the Sweet Pea Lotion, and the Sugar Plum Lotion by Bath & Body Works. Now, this is a lot of lotion to go through. However, Alexis here on YouTube went ahead and told me, did you know you can go ahead and use lotion to shave your legs? Really? I had no idea. And I did it and it worked. Yay! As you know, if you've been here a while, I'm really sick and tired of lotion. So, I'm happy to say I only have 2 left. And it's going to be used up. It's going to be used up. Okay, now to move on to hair care. I used up the Garnier Whole Blends Green Tea Apple and Green Tea. And this was like a one-time use for me. I really liked the smell and it was great. And something that's always in my empties videos is the Batiste. 2 of the cans of Batiste. Y'all know the drill. I love this. Next is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Blast. Whenever I first used this, I didn't like it. But whenever I went ahead and flat ironed my hair, it still wasn't flat. It was flat, but it had volume, and I liked that. The only thing I don't like about this is that your hair feels kind of crispy a little bit, but I wouldn't purchase it or anything. But if I got a sample of it, I wouldn't be upset. So that's good. That's the first living proof item that I could say that was okay. This is normally $15 though. That's a little ridiculous. Alright, let's get into skincare. There is a lot of skincare, and let me tell you, my skin thanks me for it. Thank God for Project Panning. A lot of them are foil samples. I used the Hydra Life Jelly Sleeping Mask by Dior. I loved this. I did love this. The next 2 is by Mario Badescu. This is the Acne Facial Cleanser and the Oil-Free Moisturizer. Along with those 2 and the Rose Toner, I'm sold on Mario Badescu. I want to try other things in there in that particular line because I just love it and it's affordable. So whenever I get through a lot of my skincare, I definitely do want to go ahead and try that. Next is the SK2 Facial Treatment Mask. I did enjoy this. I'm not a big fan of masks, but this was the first mask that actually fit on my face correctly. I'm not really big on cutting it and everything else to make it fit your face because, well, I'm lazy and I'd rather use a mud mask instead of working with this, but this was nice. I like this. The next one is a lip mask, and this was my first lip mask that I ever tried, and it felt so strange. It was cooling and a little tingly, but not enough to where it was annoying. I wish I knew the brand, but I don't. My friend Lainey sent this to me, and I have to say, my lips around here, it feels tight and firm, and it just feels really nice. I used this yesterday, and yeah, I wouldn't be against trying more. Next is the Rodile Glam Tox Neck Mask, Firm in Tone. I used this yesterday. If you saw me on Instagram, go check that out. I was looking pretty crazy. I had an under eye mask on, the lip mask, and then this. I understand why people love Rodile. I wish it wasn't expensive, but I understand completely. This is great, and my neck still feels like, it feels firm. It really does, and that's exactly what you should get out. I mean, this was something that I noticed before I even took it off. This was nice. This was nice. Thank you, Lainey. This was really nice. Now, there's even more skincare. This is the Tarte Friction Stick. I do love this. I kept this in the shower. This right here is the plastic, but I did use it all up. And the only thing I could say is it is messy, but it's in the shower. Just rinse it off and just rinse it off. It'll be all right. This is great for travel. I don't travel a lot, so it's not like, I mean, before in my head I would have said, oh, well, I travel once every 2 years. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, that was my pug. Excuse him. He wants to be famous. Normally I would go ahead and say, oh, I want this for whenever I travel once every 2 years. But if I was to travel, I would have this if I was to travel more frequently. This is nice. Next is the Pharmacy Honey Potion Renewing Antioxidant Hydration Mask. I hated this stuff. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I ended up using this just all in one shot because whenever I put it on my face, it instantly burned. And yeah, so it's empty as much as it's going to be. And I just didn't like it underneath my eyes, particularly my right eye. It was a little bit swollen for a little bit. I mean, I felt the sting for a few days. So for that reason, I would not purchase this. Next is the Vichy serum. It's a power serum. This was alright. There was nothing special about it. It's just a regular serum. I did find that I went through this a whole lot faster than I normally do with serums, so I had to use more, and that bothers me. So I wouldn't purchase this, but I'm glad that I did use it up. Next is another item that my friend Lainey sent me, and this is the Clarins Super Restorative Décolleté and Neck Concentrate. This was interesting because I've never used a neck cream before, and I would, morning and night, I would put it all over my neck, my shoulders, like it said. And this did last, this is, you know, a small sample, and it did last a few days. And this was nice. This was nice. I don't think that I would purchase it, but I wouldn't be mad if I got this as a sample. The next thing that I have is the Time in the Bottle Daily Age Defying Serum. And I loved this. I loved this. However, it's so interesting that I am cheap with skincare, but I'm not cheap with makeup. The logic behind that. So whenever the holidays comes around, I'm definitely going to be getting a set if this is in it, because this is normally $50. So yeah, but this was really nice. I was really upset whenever this was gone. I kind of miss it. Okay, let's go on to the perfume. Let's just go on to the perfume, shall we? I have got 2 of the Marc Jacobs perfume samples in Decadent, and I'm not a fan. I would not buy it. I would use it if I got it, maybe, but kind of surprised me because I do like Marc Jacobs, but that was just This is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. I did like this. I don't think that I would purchase it because it is a light fragrance, and I'm picky with perfumes, but it was nice. It was nice. Next, this last perfume sample that I have, I did lose the cap, but this is Sud Magnolia. It's by Audelay, I think, cologne, and this was nice. I really did enjoy this. The next thing I went through is the Victoria's Secret's teas, and this is $18, and you go through this so incredibly fast that it's upsetting. At least I do. So for that reason alone, I would not purchase this, at least this spray right here. I wouldn't purchase this. I would purchase probably a bigger bottle of this, but not these. Definitely not these. Okay, let's move on to the exciting part of this film, the makeup, because I have some makeup. I went through the Revlon lip samples. I went through every single one of them as much as I was willing to. I did try them all. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. The same with the YSL card sample. You know me, I'm into matte lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, MAC. These aren't all that it's cracked up to be, at least in my opinion. I also used up this, and I don't have the bottom of it because if you went on my Instagram, you know that I went ahead and repressed some loose eyeshadows for the first time. And this was the Lemongrass Spa Sheer Minerals eyeshadow, and it was in Dazzle. And I ended up using this as a highlight and all over the lid at times. So I did use that up. Next, I used up the NYX lip pencil in Nude Truffle. And there you go. It's completely empty and hollow. Another pencil out. Next, I used the NARS Corella. Now, as you can see, there is some in there, but if you look at it, it's just so strange the way that it's sharpened, and I'm just not willing to go through all that work to sharpen it. I noticed that when I was sharpening it anyway, the more and more I used it, the more and more trouble I had with it, and so it just ended up being aggravating. So I started to like this. I mean, I loved this. I loved the color. I loved the formula, and then it just ended up being a pain. So that is done. Next, I used up a deluxe sample of Benefit Their Real Mascara. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but this is the wand. This is my holy grail mascara. Absolutely love it. Don't worry, I have backups. Sad, right? Next, I used up the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, SPF 15, and NW 15. The next thing that I used is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil in Original, and it's a little sample of this. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. I love this stuff. My friend Nita went ahead and sent this to me, and then she went ahead and she sent me another one, and I'm so excited. But eventually, whenever I'm done with all of my powders, I'm going to buy this. I've already told myself that I'm going to buy this because I love it that much. I love it that much. And my final two items are the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance, and it is in Radiant Pink. I love this. I was a little bit worried and I wanted to push this out before the warmer weather because I do have oily skin, but I noticed that it does cover it up a lot with foundation. Not as much as the Cover FX, but it does do a decent job, and I do like this. I don't have an issue with this. Of course, you know, I always put in MAC orders, so I always end up getting these, and so primer problems. Primer problems. I wish I had like 5 faces, like an alien. That way I can get through my primers. That's how many. That's how many primers I have. And then it's funny because I get BoxyCharm or Sephora Play, and there's another primer. It's like, what primer? Like, I'm excited, but at the same time, it's like, how much can I possibly go through? Anyway. So those are my empties. There are some spoilers in here, but it is what it is. I wanted to go ahead and make this video anyway, and yeah, hopefully I didn't spoil too much, and maybe by the time the videos will go up and you watch my updates, you'll completely forget about this video. That is my plan. Just completely forget everything you've seen here. Just give it a thumbs up. Just give it a thumbs up. That's all you need to do. Just thumbs up. Thumbs up. And then watch the updates. And just say, oh, I had no idea you went through that. See? We're on the same page here. Alright. Anyway, I want you guys to have a wonderful evening. and I hope to see you in my next video. And let's hope in my next video that I film, I'm not feeling worse than I am now. Right now, I'm just a little tired, a little bit of a sore throat. So, so yeah, that's it. So, if you want to go ahead and reach me, all my information will be in the description box below. And I just want to throw it out there once again. I know I said it in my Project 100 pan update, but you need to check out Lipstick and Baygon. She's doing a liquid lipstick project pan, and I just think that it's so innovative that finally a project panner is actually panning liquid lipsticks. I know I've been panning a liquid lipstick, you know, but I haven't made it into a project or anything, but I am in the process of doing the same thing, but she has made it into a project, and I'm so freaking excited because I know whenever I started a project pan, I looked everywhere on YouTube of somebody, anybody that went ahead and panned a liquid lipstick, and the only person that has ever panned a liquid lipstick that I knew of was Amber F. So please go ahead and check out her video. I'll leave it in the description box below, along with the total of how much I used up in products this month. So let's just hope that April is just as good, and I hope that you have a wonderful day.